it's Shannon and Kermit the dog. Hey, Kermit. Hey, buddy. And we're coming today to talk to you about visits from the Rainbow Bridge from some of Kermit's older brothers and sisters. Right, Kermit? Yes. So when we refer to the Rainbow Bridge is not separate from people heaven or cat heaven or dolphin heaven. Energy is energy, and energy never dies. And once we understand that concept, we can really be a lot less lonely. I continue to miss my pets that have been gone for over 20 years. But I can say with total confidence that they are still with me, and your pets are still with you. They love us, they watch over us, and yes, they send us messages and signs all the time. Dreams are one of the number one ways that our pets come and show us that they're still with us. When you experience a pet visiting in a dream, you will feel their joy, their peace, their love, and how wonderful they're doing. And you might wake up a little sad because it's bittersweet that they're not here with you in the physical form. But if you ever have a dream where your pets didn't come across as happy and healthy and safe, that's not a dream, that's a nightmare. That's not a true visitation from your pet. The reason that their visits most often come in dreams is because our subconscious is at rest and it doesn't have its defenses up and put our human limitations that we have every day. So when we're relaxed, when we're dreaming, is when our pets and even our human loved ones can most come through to us to show us that they're still here. So let's show Kermit's big sister, Lucy. Right, Kermit? Kermit's big sister, Lucy, one of my dog daughters. Lucy Goosey, Goose Pants. She had many, many names. She's also the only dog that I ever gave ice cream to. Vanilla ice cream. And she has brought that up a few times in her visits. So what did Lucy do to let Mom know that she is still around me? I had a dream one night where Lucy appeared super, super happy. And then she showed herself as a golden retriever and a brown dog, a mixed breed. And Lucy is a purebred golden retriever. From Golden Retriever Rescue, we are all about rescue, rescue, rescue. Adopt, don't shop here at Puppy Pants Town. So here's Lucy, the purebred golden retriever, who came to me in my dream as a brown and golden dog. The next day, I went with Kermit and Mayor Puppy Pants down to the bay in St. Petersburg along the beautiful water, and off in the distance, I saw the exact dog that I saw in my dream. That might be Lucy at the window now. Something is happening. So I saw the exact same dog that I had seen in my dream, a golden and brown retriever. Now, I knew that this was the spirit of my dog, Lucy, showing me herself through this dog. This was not my Lucy reincarnated. There are different ways that our animals can come through to us. Sometimes it's when we hear our dog's name, sometimes when we see a dog that's similar to them or feels like them. In this case, it was the exact dog that Lucy had shown me in my dream. I knew that I did not need to ask this dog's mom what her name was, but I couldn't help myself. So I said, "What is your dog's name?" And you get one guess as to what the dog's name was. The answer is Lucy. So not only did she show me the exact dog that I would be seeing the next day, but this dog had the name Lucy. Just amazing. Lucy has paid many, many visits over the years, and I love her and miss her very much. Next is Lucy's brother, Teddy. Hi, Teddy. Also known as Baby Bear. Now, Teddy had a particularly tragic passing, and this was again a dream, and I went to sleep. Teddy came in the dream, and he was sitting there, just the biggest smile on his face. And Teddy had had a very tough life, so he was not one of my happier dogs. He was certainly every bit as loving and loyal and just a true angel and warrior and my best friend. I love you, Teddy. In the dream, Teddy came and he sat perfectly still like this. And I said, Teddy, what have you come to tell me? Very simple. Happy. One word, one sound. Happy. That was it. The joy on his face was palpable. I could feel his spirit with me. So, the next day, Kermit, Puppy Pants, and myself walked down to the bay, the same place where I encountered Lucy. And I saw a dog off in the distance that looked just like Teddy, but this dog was black, but had the same, well, you can't really see it in this picture, but Teddy had a white streak on his chest. And this dog was the same size, the same strange combination of mutts that I don't know what he was, and the same white streak on his chest. And just the night before, I had said to Kermit, boy, it's too bad you and Teddy didn't know each other in the physical form. You really would have played a lot together and had fun. So as I see this dog off in the distance, he runs towards Kermit, and the two of them go darting into the water. And the man said, wow, I've never seen him do that before. He never goes in the water. Now, I, of course, knew what was happening. It was temporarily the spirit of my Teddy joining forces with this dog to play with his brother Kermit down here on Earth. Now, here's where it gets super cool. I, of course, had to ask the dad, what is the dog's name? But I knew it wasn't going to be Teddy. But I still knew that this was the spirit of Teddy coming in for a few minutes. So I said, what is your dog's name? And he said, Irie. And I said, what does Irie mean? And he said, it's Jamaican, or something like that, for happy. This dog's name meant happy, just like Teddy had shown me the night before. Truly, truly incredible. So, our animals and our human loved ones can come in and visit us in all different types of ways. In our dreams, in our waking life, we have to be paying attention. And if you've been constantly asking for a sign from your animal or your human loved one to show that you're still around, you haven't gotten your sign, keep asking and keep paying attention and keep believing and be open. And the best advice I can give you on this is if you think it's a sign, it's a sign. Pay attention. Don't overanalyze it. Be grateful for it, because the more that we notice these signs, the more that they multiply. I have tons and tons of stories of my animals coming to visit me. I'm going to share one last story about my first dog named Teddy. And this is me at 10 years old. He had reddish hair. First I had this color hair, then reddish hair, and now it is back to being blonde. Nature, people, nature. Anyway, this is not about hair. So there's my first dog, Teddy, and me being so proud of him. Love you, Teddy. And I was up in Virginia Beach on a conference. I was at a bed and breakfast, and I can't help but listen to other people's conversations sometimes when you're in a small area, and I hear animals. So I hear one family start to talk about how they're thinking about adding an animal to their family. I asked them if I could give them some quick animal communication advice. They said yes. Then there was a man sitting by himself. Then I said, well, you don't have an animal. And he said, no. He said, I had a dog when I was very young, and I haven't had a dog since. And I said, well, why not? And he said, oh, I have allergies. I have really, really bad allergies. Now, I instantly feel and hear his childhood dog say, that's not true. He thinks he has allergies. So the man wasn't lying. In the man's mind and perspective, he felt and experienced allergies when he was around dogs. But I am seeing, hearing, and feeling his childhood dog say he doesn't have allergies. He has developed, it was a psychosomatic allergy. He never wanted to experience the pain that he has felt as a child of losing a pet again. So this man had developed emotional allergies that were turning into real physical symptoms. So I said to the man, do you mind if I overstep my bounds here a little bit and say something that I'm hearing from your childhood pet? He said, no, please do. And the second I gave him the message, he said, oh, yeah, I think you're right. I think that's true. And I said, this dog is saying that as soon as you go out and get another dog, she will start working with your new dog to help bring love into your life. You're single, right? And the man said, yes, I've been single for a very long time. And I said, and your childhood dog is here to tell you that you need to get back to playing music. And he started to get tears in his eyes, and he said, I haven't played music in years. I gave up on it, but it used to bring me so much joy as a child. So the man is getting back to playing music. He's adopting his dog, and I will be waiting for the invitation to his wedding any day. Feel free to invite me to your wedding if love is set up through our animal communication session. So then, how did I hear from my childhood Teddy? How does it tie back into him? I went for a Reiki session in this bed and breakfast. Now, this woman is not an animal communicator. She's not a medium. She is a Reiki and massage person. So in the middle of getting the massage, she said, Shannon, there is a black and white dog here that really wants to say hello to you and is really trying to get my attention. And he keeps doing this with his nose. She said, was he a pointer? And I said, nope, but I know who it is. My first dog, Teddy, was a huge hunter. He would hunt and chase all of the rabbits in my yard. And as a child, it would make me laugh because he would do that tiger stalking and pouncing. I never saw a rabbit get killed or I wouldn't be laughing. But it was fun to watch Teddy try and chase his heart out in hopes of getting a rabbit. So my delivering a message for a stranger about how his childhood dog was still watching over him to this day. And then what happens? A stranger delivers a message to me that my beloved first dog, Teddy, is watching over me as well. And if you read the About section, you will hear a little bit more about Teddy and how Teddy absolutely confirmed without a doubt that animals live forever. Thank you for watching. Thank you for getting to know my family in spirit, my doggy children. I still talk about them as if they were here because their names are still the same, their breeds are still the same, even though animals can reincarnate, even though they can go on to be with other families. It's my understanding from what they have shown me that our animals can be in multiple different places at once. Our animals are always, always with us. Life goes on. Please have peace in your grief. Reach out to me for an animal communication session to talk with your animals in spirit. Your animals here are most likely already in contact with them. Why not find out what their conversations are too? Wouldn't that be fun? Thanks, everybody. We will wolf with you soon. Bye-bye.